Hello YouTube. I finally was able to organize all my end mills and drills. And at first I just bought an organizer. Let me just show you. So to start my organization, I first bought this organizer. You can find it on eBay or this website here. And this guy's really good. He makes them out of PVC. If you don't have time or the means to do it, definitely go check him out. And then for me, I was like, I had a lot of non-standard stuff that I needed done, and if I don't do it myself, then it defeats the purpose of just having a machine shop. So with practice, they started coming out pretty good. Now I have a whole bunch of wood laying around, and I still want to try the PVC method, but and even engraving. So some of those, I just end up making it myself and engrave. Now this is totally worth buying, and I think it was $60. And I don't know, if I had to make it, it probably cost more than that just to, do everything. But now here's some important tips to keep your work super smooth. First, try to find a piece of wood that doesn't have any knots in them. I went ahead, and since I had a lot of wood, I just cut the pieces without any knots. Then I planed it, and then I took it to the center. I don't always have to plane it. I'm just saying, like, some of the pieces had to be planed. Once the piece is ready and smooth, then it needs a few coats of paint. It's very important to do like a first coat of paint, wait until it dries, and then do a second one. So here's a quick workflow on creating that tool. I'm just using Freecad because it's free and everybody probably has it. Parts design, then create body, create sketch. On the sketch, we're going to do in the XY plane. A quick rectangle here. And then on the rectangle, let's define some. So this be 11. And this is going to be 3.5 for that 2x4. Sorry, no, I meant 3.5. 3.5 inches. Okay, now let's draw some holes. Place right about here. I'm gonna create. It's gonna be like that 1/4 inch diameter. So diameter 0.25. Okay, so let's zoom this in here a little bit, and I'm gonna use this to put it. How about right here? Now I'm gonna select this, I'm gonna clone, I'm gonna do 12 columns by 4 rows with equal vertical and clone selected. And here I'm gonna go about 0.8. Okay, that looks great. Now let's go to draft. Let's just add a string. Now, just to show you, if you were to name all of them and some other holders, I have, name all the collets sizes. For those, you can come over here and change the angle. So like a 30 angle, usually, or 45, by the base of those holders work pretty good. All right, let's go back to sketch, part design. And then let's just do a pad, but let's reverse it so we can still see that engraving right over there. See how that looks. All right, that looks great. Let's go to path. Oh, let's start a new one based on the body. We can add the drilling session. So it's gonna start like the pattern for drilling, and I'll show you here pretty quick what you can do. For the engraving, it's just easier if I select a new job. Okay, solids to the, okay, no, okay, so this is, okay, this is what you select. So select all the shape strings. In this case, it's just one, but if you made several, you would select that. Okay, start a new one. Output, Fanic, everything. Now here, let me just add a 2-bit. I'm gonna add the engraver. I'm gonna remove this one. Okay, same thing here. If you want, you can just do 5,000 just as a round number. Okay, then operations. Now you click on engrave. We're gonna engrave the job 1. Okay, and so at this point it already knows depth, heights, operation, engrave, none. Okay. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, here's your engrave tool. Now, if you have Fennec controller, here's some tips for you. I always use descriptions in parentheses, and problem with Freecads, you have to switch to millimeters. Here, let's click on drilling, and then you click here to see the G-code generated. Control, and then I'm gonna use this and paste right over here. Okay, so F speed, see how we have nothing, 0. So the way I do this is just Control H, and I'm gonna change all F speeds to this 103 variable. So I put F variable 103, replace all. The other thing I'm gonna do is the Z. So instead of using a Z, I can change this so I can use it for whatever I want. So I put Z and variable 100 for initial altitude. Now, gotta be careful here because Fennec controls only use upper letters. So replace all, and this would have been ugly. So F103, let's replace that with capital F103. Replace all. Yeah, at least my Fennec version doesn't recognize any lowercase. As far as the R, I can do the same thing for retract. R retract, I'm going to put variable 101, number 101. Replace all. So this is a quick and dirty way to be able to change things on the fly, right? And sometimes what I even do if I need to change between, if I'm just gonna do the chamfer here for the first 3, which is gonna be a little bit different than this, I can just do this. I can use, so I'm just gonna put the lines here. So this will be N1. Oh, then again, let me just caps it. N1, I can put N10, and I can put go to 100, right? And then here's 100 and 100. So you will do all first 9 holes, skip all these, and then what I can do later is I can put a go to here. Later on I'll put go to 10, and we'll skip the first 10. Now a quick way to do this is you make the first 9 holes with, of course, a bigger drill bit, and then you skip all the other ones. Or you can also select M1, stop the program here. So you can change bits, and then you change bits, and then you continue. But just that, this is just a quick and dirty tip here for the G code.